So feet shoulder width apart, toes straight forward, fingers just below the collarbone, and gently tap those two spots. Good, middle of sternum. And stimulate those lungs and thymus. And side the ribs for spleen, the digestive system. And loose and relax. Swing your arms. As loose and relaxed as you can. And promote that circulation. All right, and allow your arm to come to a rest. And then turn the waist and let your arms swing up. Loose and relax. Good. Now bring the arms into it. Back hand on the small of the back on the opposite side. And the front hand up just inside the collarbone. Good. And then take the arms out and return to your forehand knocking. And let your waist come to around. Yeah. Now grab hold of your thumb and massage your thumb. And quite how you do this really doesn't matter for what we're doing today. If you want to put some emphasis on this, you can emphasize around the base of the fingernail on each one of these. And the index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And the pinky finger. And switch hands, the thumb. Index finger. Middle finger. Ring finger. And and the pinky finger. And then open the webs of the fingers up and gently jab the webs of the fingers. Make sure that your hands are relaxed so that the fingers rub up onto the back of the opposite hand so that you get the acupuncture points that we're after. If you do this, you won't hit them. So gently jab the webs of the fingers. Stimulate the 8 ghosts. And the webs of the thumbs. And get the last 2 of those ghosts. Good. One hand out, fingers of the other hand on the back, thumb on the palm, and massage all over the palm of the hand. Try and work the whole hand, the whole palm. And the wrist. And switch hands. So again, rub the thumb all over the palm of your hand. Good. Wrist. Forearm. Switch. Elbow. Other elbow. And interlace your fingers. And roll your wrist. Good. Change direction. And push one wrist up and then the other. Good. And nod the wrist. Good. And drop the hands down. All right. Take your head to one shoulder, roll it down and around to the shoulder. Without tilting it back, bringing it across the top. Exhale as you go around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. And change direction. Head to the other shoulder. Roll it down and around. Without tilting it back, bringing it across. Exhale as you go around. Inhale across. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Good. Lean forward. Let your arms hang down, like loose like rope. And roll your shoulders. Change direction. One more. Good. And straighten up. Rub the palms of your hands. And place your hands on the small of your back. So keep your head upright, your head still, and gently circle your way. One more. And change direction. And one more. Good. And then if you choose, you can bring your feet closer together. So we're going to do this a little different today. So we're basically going to go in the 4 directions. So what I want you to do, first of all, is tilt your pelvis forward. So as if you are tucking it under. Okay, so we tuck to the front, untuck. Tilt the hip up to the left, untilt. And then stick your butt back. Unstick your butt back, tilt the hip up to the right, back to the center. So we go in 4 directions. We go front, center, left, center, back, center, right, center. Okay, so just gently go in those 4 directions. And then when you come forwards again, change direction. So go right, back, left, forwards. So if you do have difficulty with circling the tailbone, this is a good way to start to get that feeling of what should happen, of the 4 directions that you move in. And then once you get this figured out, is you try and miss out the center part. So you go from back, straight to left, straight to forward. And that's how you'll figure out how to make circles. Good, and do one more. Good. And for those, different people like different positions, okay? So some people may find it easier to do with the feet together or the feet apart. It's completely up to you. So bring your feet together, as close together as you are safe and comfortable. Rub the palms of your hands and rub your knees. So rub your knees all over. And reach behind, rub the backs of your knees. Good. Now, when you pat the knees, the ideal is that you get your kneecap right on the palm of your hand. Okay? So gently pat your knees. Good. Then rest your hands above your knees, fingers inwards, bend, and straight. One more. Good. Straighten up. And pick up one foot or place it behind you and roll your ankle. Change direction. Good, and then tap the ball of the foot on the floor. And switch feet. So pick up the other ankle or place it behind. And roll your ankle. Change direction. And tap the ball of the foot. Good. So today I want to do some work on our internal organs and more on a mental and emotional level. So we're going to start today with 7 steps to a new life. So we start feet shoulder width apart, toes straight forward, back up straight, head up tall, knees a little relaxed. So remember that the movement is that your hands come fingertip to fingertip. They come up to your center, just below your navel. They're going to pause there for just a second, and then you bring your hands up just above your solar plexus where your ribs come together. You turn the hands palm down and press down. Bring the hands all the way down. So we inhale as the hands come up, and we exhale as the hands push down. Now our minds are completely connected to our body. Your thoughts most definitely affect your physiology. So when you inhale and you bring the hands up to your center, you want to visualize drawing rich golden energy up out of the earth, pulling it into your center to fill the bowl of your pelvis with fresh energy. You leave that energy there and you bring just your hands up above your solar plexus. Sitting right behind your solar plexus, you visualize a small gray cloud of toxic energy, of toxic emotions resting there. That's in a place called the yellow core. It's where we store all our emotions until we go to bed and we go to sleep. From there, you're going to push that dirty gray cloud out, and you're going to push it out through the small of your back. You're going to push it out to the acupuncture point called Ming Men, and you're going to push it down the backs of your legs into the earth and let it go. So usually we just do this one time for each emotion. 7 toxic emotions. Today we're going to go a little bit deeper, and we're going to do 7 repetitions for each emotion. So we're going to start by letting go of all of our anger, our jealousies, our frustration, our rage, letting go of depression. The second set of 7, we will let go of joy. A lot of people ask about joy. It's excessive joy. It's the manic phase of a manic depressive, or it's that person that's too happy all the time. Toxic positivity was an article I posted recently. But it also includes overexcitement, agitation. The Western term is Taksuboki syndrome. The third set, we are going to release, let go of any frights or shocks that you may have had. Okay, those sudden things that occur that startle us. Then we're going to let go of all of our pensiveness, our overthinking, our obsessions. Then we will let go of all of our worries, our regrets, remorse. Then we'll let go of all of our sadness, our sorrow, our grief. And finally, the last set of 7, we will let go of all of our fears, our insecurities, and any loneliness we're experiencing. So remember, we should always try and release these 7 toxic emotions before we go to bed at night. Okay? We in the West say that we should never go to bed angry, but that also includes all of the 6 other emotions that we should not go to bed with. Because when we go to bed, all those emotions that are sat in the yellow core are distributed to the internal organs, and that's where they're stored. So your anger will be distributed to your liver, your excessive joy to the heart, frights and shocks to the heart, your pensiveness to the spleen, your worries to the spleen, your sadness, your grief to the lungs, and finally your fears, your insecurities to the kidneys. So 7 toxic emotions stored in 5 different organs. All right. So I'll also add some visualization for this. We'll talk about the emotions. So we draw in the rich gold of the earth. We let go of the dirty gray of the toxic end. So shoulder width apart, toes straight forwards, back up straight, head up tall. So inhale, draw rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. And exhale, push out the dirty gray of that toxic energy from the yellow core. Inhale, rich gold energy to your center. Exhale all of your anger, jealousy, frustration, and rage. Inhale the rich gold to your center. Exhale, releasing depression. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Now we move on to the heart, releasing joy, releasing fright. So inhale that rich gold energy up to your center. Leave it there. Exhale the dirty gray from the yellow cord all the way down the back. Inhale the rich gold up the front to your center. Exhale the dirty gray of any excess joy, agitation, nervousness, overexcitement down the back. Inhale the rich gold up the front to your center. Exhale the dirty gray of any frights or shocks you may have experienced down the back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Good. Now we'll move on to the spleen, letting go of our pensiveness, our obsessions, letting go of our worries. So inhale, draw rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale, push out the dirty gray to the small of your back, down the backs of your legs. Inhale the rich gold up to the front to your center. Exhale the dirty gray of all your pensiveness, your obsessions, your overthinking down the back. Inhale the rich gold up the front to your center. Exhale the dirty gray of all your worry, regret, remorse down the backs of your legs. Inhale the rich gold up the front. Exhale the dirty gray down the back. One more. Good. So from the spleen, let's move to the lungs, letting go of all our sadness, sorrow, grief. Inhale, draw rich gold up the energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale, push out the dirty gray through the small of the back, drop it down the back of the legs. Inhale that rich gold up the front to your center. Exhale the dirty gray of all your sadness, your sorrow, any grief you're experiencing. Inhale. Exhale. One more. And bring the hands down. Yeah. So the last one is the kidneys on the smaller back, basically at the bottom of your rib cage. And we're going to let go of all of our fears, our insecurity. So inhale, draw rich gold energy up the front of your legs to your center. Exhale, push out the dirty gray from the yellow cord through the smaller back, down the back of the legs. And let it go. Inhale that rich gold energy up the front to your center. Exhale, release all of your fears, your insecurities down the backs of your legs. Inhale the rich gold up the front to your center. Exhale the dirty grey of any loneliness you may be experiencing at this time. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Bring your hands down to the side. Let's do pulling down heaven to release anything remaining. So inhale, palms down to the shoulders. Palms up over the head. Exhale, wash down the front of your body, washing everything that remains you need to let go of down into the earth. Inhale, drawing in gold energy from the earth. Inhale, adding silvery, sparkly energy from the heavens. Exhale, wash down the back of your body, letting everything you need to let go of go. One more. Inhale, palms down. Inhale, palms up. Exhale, wash right through your body. Wash through every bone, every muscle, every tendon, every organ. Wash everything down into the earth to leave yourself as clean and as clear from toxic energy as you possibly can. So remember, the 7 toxic emotions are the internal cause of disease. They're what we in the West refer to as stress. So having let go of any of the toxic emotions that we have in any of our organs. So today we did it by organ. So we did 5 sets of 7. You could also do it by emotion. And so you could do 7 sets of 7. If there's any one of those emotions that sits more with you than the other, you could just do that one emotion. If last thing at night there's something that you've experienced during the day that's still sitting with you, you got angry at somebody cutting you off when they drove, and you still feel that, you could just do that one and let it go. So what we're going to move on to now is we're going to help to tonify our internal organs. So we're going to think, rather than letting go of toxic energy, we're going to think about bringing in fresh, vibrant energy into the body. Okay? So we're going to start with pulling down heaven. We're going to go to the liver, which is on the right side of your body. So I'm not going mirror image on you on this one. So we're going to go with the liver, then we're going to go with the heart, the spleen, the lungs, and last of all, the kidneys. So as you do this, you're going to be bringing your hands to each organ. You can touch, you can hold the hands off the body, whichever is most comfortable for you, whichever way you feel is best. When it gets to the kidneys, now the Chinese, although your kidneys are at elbow level on the small of your back, basically the level of your rib cage, the Chinese are quite happy to work anywhere between the bottom of the rib cage and the top of the pelvis. There are a lot of bladder acupuncture points there. There's the sea of vitality on either side that we tap when we do forehand knocking. And the urinary bladder is the partner organ to the kidneys, so you're getting the kidneys, okay? So you may, the ideal will be the palms of the hands, you can also do the backs of the hands because you don't want to be hunched and put tension on the body. So we'll start with pulling down heaven. We'll bring our attention to the organ, and the goal is to breathe fresh energy into that organ. Okay. Right. So shoulder width apart, toes straight forwards. We're going to start with pulling down heaven again, and we're going to finish with pulling down heaven. Okay. At the beginning, we're going to release, let go. At the end, we're going to use it to gather and store. So inhale, palms down to the shoulders, palms up over the head. Exhale, wash down the front of your body, making sure that you've let go of everything that you need to. Inhale, earth energy. Inhale, heavenly energy. Exhale, wash down the back of your body. One more. Inhale, palms down. Palms up. Exhale, wash right through your body. Wash all of it down into the earth. Let it go. Good. Now, ladies with the right hand, gentlemen with the left hand, bring your hands to cover your liver on the right side of your body at the base of your rib cage. Basically, anywhere between right at the front to all the way round to the spine. And you can actually move your hands as you do this to make sure that you cover your entire liver. So I want you to visualize drawing a beautiful, vibrant green light into your liver, filling your liver with fresh energy. Let's do that for a minute. Good. Now, as you continue to feel, to see your liver being filled with this beautiful, fresh, green energy, thank your liver. Actually say thank you, liver, for the work that you do, producing and storing your blood, of filtering your blood. Express your gratitude to your liver. And in return, see your liver smiling back at you. Imagine that your liver has got a beautiful big grin on it as you fill it full of this fresh, vibrant energy. Good. So now that we have a happy liver, bring your hands up to cover your heart, the left side of your rib cage. Still, ladies with the right hand closer, gentlemen with the left hand closer. Now inhale a gentle, beautiful pink light into the heart. The heart is a delicate organ, so we won't want to use too strong an energy with this. So visualize filling your entire heart with this beautiful, vibrant pink light that gently fills the heart. So now thank your heart for the work that it does. Actually say, thank you, heart. Thank you for the work that you do night and day, pumping the blood around the body, making sure that every single part of our body receives its blood flow. Thank you, heart. And see your heart smiling back at you as it receives the gratitude that you express towards. Now bring your hands down to your spleen on the left side of your body at the bottom of your rib cage. Now inhale into your spleen, a beautiful, bright, vibrant yellow light. See that bright yellow light fill every single part of your spleen, filling it with fresh energy. So now thank your spleen for the work that it does. Actually say, thank you, spleen. Thank you for the work that you do of holding things up, of processing all our digestive system, providing the stomach, the large intestine, the small intestine, with all the energy that they need to digest our food and our water. Thank you, spleen. And see your spleen smiling back at you as you express your gratitude towards it. Good. So now bring your hand to your lungs. So 2 lungs, I like to spread my hands apart for this. Now bring into the lung a beautiful, bright, vibrant white light, filling your lungs from the very top of the lungs at the bottom of your collarbone, all the way down to your diaphragm, all the way from the front of the body, round the back to the side. Your lungs fill your entire rib cage other than the space for the heart. Make sure that you cover the backs of your lungs as you bring into them this beautiful, bright, white, vibrant light. So say thank you to your lungs. Actually say thank you, lungs. Thank you for the work that you do. Breathing in the air, extracting the oxygen, breathing out the air, releasing carbon dioxide. Thank you, lungs, for the work that you do day and night, tirelessly providing us with that energy. And see both of your lungs smiling back at you as you express your gratitude for the work that you do. Good. Now bring your hands to the small of your back and your kidneys. So you can move your hands around between the base of the rib cage and the top of the pelvis, or just hold them still. As you breathe into your kidneys, a rich, vibrant blue or black light. See your kidneys filling with this fresh, vibrant energy. And so now thank your kidneys for the work that you do. Your kidneys, probably the most important organ in your body. If your kidneys are strong, everything else will be strong. If your kidneys are weak, your organs will be weak. It's the only organ that affects everything like that. So say thank you, kidneys, for the work that you do, of holding your essence, of supporting the rest of the organ. Say thank you, kidneys, for the work that you do. And see your kidneys smiling back at you as they recognize the gratitude that you express towards your internal. Good. Now bring your hands down. Now we do pulling down heaven to center our energy on our lower dantian, the storage area of the bowl of our pelvis. So inhale, drawing rich gold energy in from the air. Inhaling, drawing silvery, sparkly energy from the heaven. Exhale, pull that energy all the way down to your center. Store it at your center for a moment. And inhale that earth energy. Add to it that heavenly energy. And exhale, pull it all down to your center and store it. Settle your energy there. Inhale, palms down, palms up, and exhale, pull it down to your center. Ladies with the right hand closer, gentlemen with the left hand closer. Cover your lower dantian just below your belly button. And feel that energy that resides in your center. Notice how happy all of your internal organs are. Notice them smiling up at you, smiling back at you, as they realize how grateful you are for all the work that they relentlessly do. And take one more breath. and let